So if AI is a tool and we're so dependent on it, well, what about other tools? And when I reflected on my own development experience, I've been so dependent on tools since the very beginning. My experience working with C Sharp and Visual Studio, I have been so reliant on having Visual Studio. And I think that we can kind of make this a little bit more generic, right? Like if you're a developer, you probably have an IDE that you like to use. Does that mean that you must have it? Probably not, but are you more effective with it? Yeah. Like I wouldn't want to program unless I had a good IDE to work in. Now, because I use C Sharp, I like Visual Studio. But if someone said, hey, Nick, you can't use C Sharp, you have to go use JavaScript, which would be the worst. Just kidding. But if I had to go use JavaScript, I would say I want an IDE. I want to go use something that makes me feel like I'm using Visual Studio. And that's going to be Visual Studio Code for me, which is fine. So the point here is that I have a reliance on an IDE. I wouldn't want to go coding anything at all in Notepad or something else that wasn't really integrated. I wouldn't want to go work in an environment that didn't have a debugger attached to it that I could go step through things. I wouldn't want to program without IntelliSense. All of these things are tools and experiences that I've had throughout my entire time being a developer. And I've had them since the beginning. Obviously, they've evolved over time, but these are things that I've gotten used to having the entire time. Does it mean that I couldn't code at all without them? No. Would I want to? Also no. So when this person talks about this extreme dependency on AI, I actually don't really share the same concern, personally. I can absolutely acknowledge where they're coming from, if that makes them uncomfortable. That's not for me to say they're not allowed to feel uncomfortable, but when I was reflecting on this, I don't have that same discomfort. In fact, I've sort of accepted that I rely on a lot of tools. I don't assemble my own code. I really hope that no one's doing that. But I also use a debugger. I also have an IDE with IntelliSense. I also have, you name it. I'm always using tools for things. And if I didn't have some of those core tools, I would really not enjoy the process of developing.